5 seconds remaining.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm
Dire
Son of Evil, this
team
is
back.
Explosive Fury, and this is Game 2 of the Australian Dota 2 League with I'm Ridiculously Strong versus the Body Squad. TBS, despite missing the little icon there, taking out game number 1. Welcome back, Fury.
Oh, welcome back to me. I am here.
10
I'm here.
seconds remaining.
How are we doing?
Doing pretty good.
Heading into the second
5
game.
seconds remaining.
Bit of a banger there in the
Red
first
team
one. We got the
back.
Clay anti-mage. Oh, we talk about that way too much, I'm sure. Anyways,
I
going
have
into the next
absolutely no doubt that we talk too much about Clay and his anti-mage.
one. Same first ban coming out from the Buddy Squad, getting rid of the Earth Spirit. Not letting Boo Boo get his hands on that at all.
Are we going to see a ban here for Clay again, do you think?
Clay
Radiant
again.
team back.
We see the Zeus for the Goopsmith. I mean, I'm ridiculously strong, going for the Night Stalker first ban. They could go into the Anti-Mage, but they could also get rid of it second phase and just look to play something slightly stronger against it. Most teams we do see respect it, though.
10 seconds remaining.
Do you guys have
5
the
seconds
long weekend
remaining.
over there in New Zealand?
Long weekend, we do not.
Did not. I thought it was a bit of a stretch that you might have. How was your Monday?
My Monday,
Yeah, your Monday.
played some Dota, had some fun. Monday was great.
Did you play ranked? Did you gain some MMR?
Dire
Gaining
team
matchmaking points? What's gaining
Radiant
matchmaking
team
points? I always lose when I play solo.
Oh, you had to get to,
I mean,
to
you're meant
6k
to- you're meant to
somehow.
play to
team
win.
pick.
So you get to 6k and then you stop caring, so it's fine.
Did you have to get above 6k to stop caring? Or did you just stop playing ranked at that point?
You just stop. You get there and you just stop and you just claim that you're always that level. Even if you go inactive for 2 years,
10
you've got the
seconds
numbers,
remaining.
right?
That's
And the
all. That's
numbers
all
are what
anyone
matters.
cares about, isn't it? That's it.
Exactly.
5 seconds remaining.
See, I hit 4k and I've been like paralyzed with fear to go ranked again for fear of dropping to like 39999. Because then it's not 4. The first digit doesn't say 4 anymore, and then people are like, "Who is this scrub? Why should we listen to him? Why is he calling these plays? He's not even 4k."
For sure, the best way to get better is just keep playing. Keep playing, keep going up. If you go down, who cares?
10
Play more, you
seconds
practice more, you
remaining.
get up there eventually.
See, I created a Smurf. It's hard to
5
call it a
seconds
Smurf when you're
remaining.
4K. But I created another account. Originally, its sole purpose was for me to learn to play Invoker, and so my first 30 games were on Invoker, and like my what skill bracket I was in was like normal. And so what would happen in these games is that I would stomp the laning phase, and then because I didn't know how to play Invoker, I would just be like trash for the rest of the game. Eventually, I got good, and I ended up calibrating it like 3.3 MMR, I think, 3.3k. And I've decided that I want to hit 4K on that account
Radiant
before
team
I start climbing again on my
Dire
main
team
account.
back.
Because that way I figure like if I'm not 4K on that account, at least I can say I'm 4K on another account and that I've done it twice.
See? You're all sorted, you're all sorted. And
That's
then if
it.
you do get 4k, you won't be scared on your main, because you're like, I can get it back. Even if I lose it, I can get it back.
I know, like that's it. It's
Right.
proving to myself that I know that
10
I'm a 4K
seconds
player.
remaining.
But we are 4 heroes into this draft now, so let's
5
have a chat
seconds remaining.
about what's going on here. So we've got TBS picking himself up the Lich and the Earthshaker. So
Radiant team
they want
back.
the Lich cheese again. I'm ridiculously strong, grabbing a Nyx and the Venomancer.
And
So
everyone
they want
going
some
meta
cheese
this
for
game.
themselves.
We're not seeing some draft coming out from I'm ridiculously strong this game that's abnormal. We've got the Matino Venomancer, the I'm assuming an Allison
10
roaming
seconds
Nyx Assassin,
remaining.
the Anti-Mage Respect ban coming out, the Death Prophet on the
5
side of the
seconds
Buddy Squad
remaining.
coming out. So looks like they're both just looking to pick what's good, ban out what the other team's good at.
I think you've just described drafting.
Dota? Drafting?
You've just
Drafting.
like
Yeah.
if anyone here was wondering how you draft in Dota, Fury just covered it for you. Pick
Like,
what's good, ban out what the other team's good on. Give us a summary of how you play a game of Dota as well. What's the Fury summary for
Summary
playing
of
Dota?
play a game of Dota: hit creeps, kill heroes because you hit creeps, and then win game.
Are you telling me that the game is that simple? That if I hit creeps, kill heroes, That I'll win games?
You'll win games. You'll win games, for sure.
I'll win games. Okay. So step 1, hit creeps. Step 2, hit heroes. Step 3, hit buildings.
Yes, there we go.
What is it? Step 3,
Unless
question
you're
mark,
in one of
question
the,
mark?
like... Unless you're in one of the, like, 60 out of 65 scenarios where that's not the way to play, you know? But I'm sure we'll get into that over the rest of the tournament when we see all of those scenarios come up. And we got the Pugna ban coming out from the Buddy Squad, actually. They are aiming down Gooksmith, getting rid of his Pugna, his Death Prophet, his Zeus. Looks like they want him to play
10
Sniper.
seconds remaining.
They have left it in the pool, yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, otherwise we might be seeing some Gooksmith Shadow Fiend. Been known to see it here and there.
I have not had the privilege yet of seeing that.
As long as we're not seeing his Invoker, everything will be alright.
Oh, how is his Invoker? Is that, I'm not sure if that's like, whoa, look out for Gooksmith Invoker, or is, oh dear, Gooksmith Invoker.
Nah, let's show some respect. Gooksmith is a great player. He can play anything. He definitely has his heroes that he's amazing on. But no matter what he's picked, I'm sure he will do fine.
Radiant team pick.
I've got the Bat Rider coming out as well. That must be a Mlajo offlane Bat Rider. And the Legion for Horus. He's played it a bunch before. We've seen him do pretty well in it, so could see some special dual damage coming out this game.
Is this looking like it could be a decent sniper
10
game?
seconds remaining.
Or are you already terrified?
Oh, for Sniper, I'd be
5
perfectly
seconds
happy
remaining.
playing Sniper into this game. It's like generally when you look at Sniper, you're scared of heroes that can jump on you. Legion, Earthshaker. However, you've got a Bat Rider to keep you safe. You've got a Venomancer to keep you safe. You've got the Nyx Assassin always looking for those heroes. So you have plenty of ways to see them before they get there. Plenty of ways to cancel their blinks. Could definitely work.
It's not a Gooksmith Veno, is it?
It could be
10
a
seconds
Gooksmith
remaining.
Jakiro.
Oh, Gooksmith Jakiro.
I'm not sure if he
5
actually plays it,
seconds
but
remaining.
Jakiro mid is, I believe, very good.
Radiant team back.
Something that puts a lot of early pressure on, especially against a hero like Morphling that does not want to fight into high damage over time, which you've already got out of the Bat Rider, the Veno, and the Jakiro. I guess you prefer damage over time rather than burst, as you do have that morph, but it essentially
10
just forces you to
seconds remaining.
constantly morph strength and not be able to sit there hitting anything.
How do you feel about
5
Morphling?
seconds remaining.
I would feel, if I was playing Morphling this game, I would feel really uncomfortable.
I would feel horrified.
They've got
He's-
so much pick potential.
I mean, if he can come online, he's going to do great. He'll be able to one-hit the Bat Rider, one-hit the Veno, one-hit essentially anyone he chooses with the E-Blade combo. His rat potential is very strong. It is kind of tough for I'm Ridiculously Strong to get a jump on him. Like, once he's got Lincolns, sure, the Bat Rider can jump him with a Force-Staff, but he's just got to get his waveform off. Same with the Nyx, though. Nyx can stun through Lincolns, because it doesn't actually pop to
Dire
Lincolns, so
team ban.
hopefully we'll see some Legion purging of the Bat Rider ulti to keep the Morphling alive. I guess that is a mechanic I haven't actually brought up. Great thing about the Legion Commander against the Bat Rider is the overwhelming... No, not the overwhelming odds.
Press the attack.
10 seconds
Press the attack.
remaining.
That's the one. Press the attack does purge the Bat Rider ulti as well as
5
Venomancer's
seconds remaining.
Venomous Gale.
I think it's the only ability that purges Gale, is that right?
I believe that is correct. So it is a great pick for them, the Legion, this game.
Yeah, that's, it's nice. I like it. The Legion's one of those heroes that I don't play enough. Like, I love
10
the hero, but I don't
seconds
play it
remaining.
enough.
It's definitely... Like, this is probably going to sound
5
weird, but I could
seconds
definitely see
remaining.
this even being like a support Legion. Like, in a position where you try to get that blink up and then your pure goal is to purge off the Nyx Assassin stun, or... Wait, you can't actually do that. Purge off the Bat Rider ulti, purge off the Gale, purge over the Jakiro DOTs. And just purely running around trying to keep everyone alive.
Like Arcane, like an Arcane Boots Legion.
Yeah, pretty much. It could work.
Radiant
Yeah, you're right.
team
There's enough. There's definitely enough for it.
Mirana.
Mid Marana?
Mid Marana, it should be a Mid Marana here. At least they go to do the Morphling Lich mid, which is possible. Which it would actually be kind of nice for them, because it could dodge the Bat Rider lane. The Morphling doesn't really want to lane against Bat Rider, because he
10
just gets
seconds
he
remaining.
gets 3 stacks on you, and you're in a situation where because you're a small
5
attack range, you
seconds
can't actually
remaining.
harass him while he's getting stacks on you, and you just have to wait for him away, and you don't offer anything. So as long as he doesn't have to die to the tower, he can actually kill you.
Sniper.
And
But there we go.
There it
Select
is.
your heroes.
Snips coming out.
All right. So we've got both teams. Based on the draft, who's your pick?
Roaming Shaker, the support Lich. Legion should have a fun time. Morphling's gonna have a really tough laning stage, but Mirana should have a decent lane as well. I want to say I'm ridiculously strong. Probably comes out slightly on top. They have a bit better kill potential with the Nyx scouting. You've got the Bat Rider as well, and Sniper should be safe with his team keeping him alive. It's going to be very Buddy Squad's only real way to kill the Sniper will be Echo Slams and Duels. So as long as I'm ridiculously strong, keeps him alive, they should be able to take this game out. Hopefully. And then we get to see the third game as well.
Yeah, I like the IRS draft here. I'm definitely in IRS camp. I think they've won the draft, but I feel like maybe the Buddy Squad maybe execute the game a little better.
I mean, if we're purely looking at draft, I prefer IRS's draft. We've also got to keep in mind that if we're going to look at execution, IRS is playing with 2 stand-ins. They don't normally play with Matino or... I mean, Matino is their set stand-in, I believe. But they don't normally play with Matino or Malejo. So, they are in kind of unknown grounds.
Maybe they're missing some of that
their set team.
cohesion that they normally have.
Exactly, and it does look like it's the mid-morphling, so... We did call this. Should be seeing the safe lane. Mirana, the mid-morphling. Bit of a Lich helping him out.
We have our classic pause as well.
Classic pause, classic banter. What can you do about Australians?
I believe this is for Clay's PC to catch up, if I'm not mistaken.
Generally is, yes. His PC is
A potato, so I've heard.
not the smoothest computer, you may say.
Well, if TBS win the league, they'll be able to buy him a new PC.
Or buy a bunch of drinks for the boys. Crack open some cold
that's
ones.
that's also an option. I hear that there's a couple of casters that are going to be there that would also appreciate some free drinks.
Oh, sounds like they're great people.
I know. I've heard really good things about them. It's top blokes. Top
blokes. Anyways, back to the game. You know, we've got a 5-man smoke from IRS. This is kind of abnormal. You normally only see 4, but got the full squad rotating up. They're looking for an easy pick here, and will Jandals walk straight into them?
Well, the smoke's pop. They know it. Chandels turning around. He doesn't want any of this.
30 seconds to battle.
And I mean, nicely dodged. He'll just go to block his wave. We actually see a TP coming down from Matino. He wants to defend his own rune. So it looks like IRS is going to secure 3 runes here. Just giving 1, so the Lich is just going to block mid. Mirana will block top. Legion will go block his wave. Wait, is this
Battle begins.
an offlane sniper? Yo, Gooksmith is scared. I guess he's got Jakiro blocking for him anyway. He doesn't need to get to lane perfectly on time. I loved that positioning from him though. He was just standing between his tier 1 and tier 2 top. Afraid that he was going to lose his bounty rune.
Yep. Well, when you show that sort of aggression early, you do give the opportunity for a counterplay.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the general thing is you see 4 heroes going for the enemy. Yeah, for your bounty rune, you send 2 towards theirs because you know it's a 2-on-1. So.
Is this dual mid almost like a TBS trademark?
TBS trademark, a Lich trademark.
Are other
Not sure
teams
which.
even allowed to do this?
I think most other teams run it in the offlane. It's like the Lich in the offlane, so it's definitely a big thing for TBS. But it's 100% not unheard of. I mean, Lich mid is very, very common.
I guess we don't see it too often at 4K. It takes a level of
Patience of picking Lich.
Yeah, well, first you got to have someone that's willing to play that hero for the next, 30 to 50 minutes.
Exactly. That's the big thing. Yeah, we do see Jandals playing up against this Bat Rider. Right now, it's a bit of an easy lane for the Bat Rider before the Mirana has any points in. I mean, anything. Right now, he's just got Leap. Doesn't really offer any form of aggression.
Got level 2 now. Picked up the Sacred Arrow.
Yeah, and this is going to be where the Mirana starts to farm a bit more. You see Shaker stacked the small camp and Blairjo's just headed straight in there to steal it. No cares in the world for Shaker.
Can't pull it if you farmed it.
Exactly. And all this time Allison's leached half the creep wave top, so he just managed to get half level anyway. Nice efficiency by IRS.
That puts in Milagio's right out on top at 10 last hits right now.
Boo-boo in a weird position, going for the rune.
Oh, up in the top lane though. Mixing it up a little bit. Nyx Assassin backing up. Earthshaker, 2 stacks of sticky napalm.
Yeah, we do see the wand coming out from Mirana, so he's not too worried by the sticky napalm spam. What I'd love to see is Blairjo. The great thing you do here with the Bat Rider, you run behind this tree, or any of these trees, and you throw the sticky napalm the second you get behind the tree. Because the way that Magic Wand works is you have to have vision. So whenever you're playing this Bat Rider offlane, or any hero that spams Zeus, you got the Bat Rider, you got the PA, anytime you can, you want to try throw your spell from outside of vision.
Alright. I just learned something new today.
You also learned that Gooksmith with the 3 Fairy Fires will not die on his sniper.
I've actually started doing this when I play sniper as well. Going the Fairy Fires. You pop one straight away when they go on you, and then you just keep spamming them until everyone else dies from your shrapnel.
Well, I mean that's the thing, right? You drop a shrapnel, you drop a Fairy Fire, you just make yourself essentially have 150 health more. And it's so hard to chase through that shrapnel, like 20% move speed slow that's doing, is it 35 damage per second. In the early levels, it's very difficult to
top
pressure.
lane, they've got Bat Rider. He doesn't have any mana for a Firefly. 50 HP. Mirana chasing him down now. They've got a couple of right clicks. They do it. And they get it done.
He had the Fairy Fire, he was baiting it. I think he thought he could tank one more hit from Mirana. Or he just didn't see the attack coming, because he held it there. Bit unfortunate for him.
Unfortunately, I think it was Nyx missed the Impale as well, so... He could have been counting on the Impale.
Bit unfortunate. That's alright. First blood going the way of the Buddy Squad, them getting a nice start once again. And we do also see Sniper and the Morphling, even on last hits. Gooksmith and Clay just trading farm, even with the Lich there.
What we're looking at in terms of experience on each team. Let's bring that graph up. Okay, it's actually not that. It's not that bad at all. It's only 200 extra experience.
I don't even know how to bring the experience graph up.
F7. But Gooksmith getting jumped on in the middle lane, pops the first Fairy Fire, running away, and the kill is picked up by TBS. Very low on HP though.
Coming so close to getting that kill on Morphling. If he was alive for a second longer, he'd have been able to get another Fairy Fire off. Morphling would have died. That'd have then been chasing through the shrapnel with no chase spells. I mean, if that sniper lived for another second, we could have seen a triple kill for him there.
Yeah, he did only have the one shrapnel though.
Hey, he already had 2 on the ground, but unlucky for him. Well played by TBS again. They got the nice rotation from the Shaker, using the Lich, and they're using all their tools to their advantage. I mean, we haven't seen Allison essentially put that much pressure on anyone so far. He's just helping out a little bit with just a couple of mana burns, a couple of XP leeches. Just nice support rotations from the Buddy Squad essentially.
How are you feeling about this laning stage so far?
I mean, Jandals is doing really well, actually. So when you normally look at Mirana versus Batrider, I would expect the Batrider to put slightly more pressure on the Mirana. So having the Shaker there at the start must have helped a little bit. Yeah, but overall this is going great for them. Obviously mid is doing well. They've got the they've got the kill on Sniper.
Oh, lots of fighting going on over this haste rune. Lich here, maybe taking the brunt of this Earthshaker, just breaking things up there with the Fisher. Gucksmith juking it out. It's got another Fairy Fire up, holding on to it for now. Morphling gets trapped up, Slap popping the next Fairy Fire, and it looks like he's going to go down here. Yes, he will. Morphling trying to run right now. He's got 100 HP, trying to morph more strength, but he's got nothing left. Lich going down as well, and Batrider chasing him down under the tier 1. Manages to pick up the kill.
Nice rotation there by the Batrider. Picking up a full level and getting the double kill clean up there. And overall was that 500, 400 net worth swing towards the Radiant. Also a bit of space.
Radiant structures are fortified.
We got Vino pushing bottom, Mirana pushing top. Both offlaners having quite a tough time, but Batrider getting close to his drums. After that double kill, he's on top of the moon.
Yeah, it's going to get him a lot closer. Talk me through the drums over the blink.
So essentially, because there are so many fights, as well as the fact that your spells are so strong with the napalm, you use the drums just to run at people. So instead of setting up kills for your team every 100 seconds, which is what the blink does with the flaming lasso, you just walk at people. You don't even use the lasso. You just napalm them, flame break them back, run over them with the Firefly, and with the bonus move speed, the bonus HP, the bonus, like the drum charges as well, you actually attack fast enough to attack while you're chasing. You can kill people without the lasso, as well as kill people without your team.
So essentially you become a threat, even when lasso is on cooldown.
It makes you a threat when a lot of the time you don't even see lasso picked up at level 6 anymore with this build.
Interesting. And so
it makes your hero a lot stronger with your first 3 moves rather than just a setup for your team.
Gucksmith rotating into the jungle now, leaving Allison to pick up his 6 in the mid lane.
Bit triggered by the lane. He's also got those stacks, and yeah, as you said, leaves the lane for the support to get. This is always something you want, especially as a role 4. Quite often you are quite underleveled, you don't have those pulls, so unless you manage to get 2 or 3 kills, you normally are actually lower level than your role 5 hero. And having this mid lane, or even the safe lane, to farm up or just leech XP from for a couple of minutes before the 10-minute mark is generally very, very appreciated. We just missed a kill on
Unfortunately, we did. Batrider
watching it.
Going down to Mirana by the looks of it, with some assistance from AZ on the Earthshaker. So overall, that works pretty even. Small 500 advantage to TBS. Same deal with experience, despite the Lich.
Yeah, for sure. We've also got the next assassin already hitting level 6, which is, I mean, generally you want to get it around the 10-minute mark. This is where we will see IRS looking to make some plays. He can set up the kills. They've got the drum on the Batrider. They've got the level 4 wards on the Veno, so he's constantly pushing in this bottom wave, constantly making space, and we do see the next rotate.
Invisibility. Up on the top lane, Batrider, one last hit away from going down, runs back in. It grabs the lasso on the Mirana to secure the kill and keep himself alive as well. If we can talk about Matino's skill build for a second.
A 12-stick charge on the Mirana. Could have turned around.
Matino here.
Lich Chain Frost coming out on the Jakira. We've got the Sniper coming in with the assassinate.
Yeah, Sniper with the assassinate.
Matino looking to turn. Oh, Martino just not caring. He's got his ring of health, he just wants to push the tower.
Yeah, has foregone the point in Poison Nova as well.
Dire's bottom
I think
tower.
Fury might have
Right,
missed it.
of course.
No, you here?
Dire's
Yep.
structures are fortified.
I'm here, I'm here.
Yep.
Yes.
You good? I was. You were
think-
sort of cutting out a little
Right. I am. That is a disaster.
bit. A not
I was-
not completely unexpected
Dire's bottom
disaster.
tower has fallen.
I was hearing nothing. That's unfortunate.
Oh well, you're here now. Welcome back. You were missed.
Thank you, thank you.
So Martino,
Radiant's top tower
no point
has
in
fallen.
Poison Nova yet, going for Max Poison Sting and Plague Wards.
Yeah, so this is quite common. If he's not looking to fight, he's just looking to constantly push out that tier 1 as fast as he could. As well as just farm. You farm a lot more efficiently with the Poison Sting and the Plague Wards. And then you get the XP talent, and then we'll see him as he is doing right now. Just looking for the next tower. He's just going to walk to mid and do exactly as he did there. Just use the wards, not commit for a fight, just use the wards and push.
Now at this point, we're deep enough into 7.07 that we have all been on the receiving end of this shit.
We have.
And it is incredibly frustrating. Like even before Blink Daggers come out, just it's just this creep of Plague Wards. They slowly move forward. You know, you can't kill them.
Well, you're looking at a ward that is tankier. It's got more health than
Radiant's
a
bottom
range creep,
tower is under
and
attack.
it does more damage than a range creep, as well as poisoning you. So every 5 seconds, you get to place one for free.
It's just this slow, almost like a slow suffocation of your tower. Oh, Force starts forward, drops the ultimate onto the Lich, pairs Sniper with the long range assassinate coming in from downtown. Kill, it does go the way of Martino though.
And nicely done by IRS, keeping this pressure up. It looks like Goosesmith is going to defend the bottom tower as well, not giving all the needed space to the Morphling.
Dire's structures
Cool, TP's
are
in
fortified.
to the mid lane. Morphling coming in, Earthshaker is in position. It's level 6 now as well, nearly level 7.
Dire's middle
And
tower
there
has
goes the
been
tower denied by Legion Commander.
And next assassin went bottom to try to get a kill. His ulti is about to run out, so we probably won't see anything come of this vendetta. But we should see IRS
Oh,
look
there
for
it is.
either.
Sets up onto the Lich. Last second of it. Lich dropping the spiteful ultimate. Legion on the run now. Matito does manage to get the slow. Sniper ultimate. Yep, no, that's it. Earthshaker could be next to fall. Sniper popping the Mask of Madness, just trying to take him out. There's the Echo Slam committed. Solo onto the Sniper, who might find himself... Oh, he just dodges that one out. Mirana now standing, going toe-to-toe with the Venomancer, unfortunately underneath the Macroplier. So that is a convincing fight by IRS. 3-0.
Yeah, nice fight from IRS. They were looking for the Legion. They managed to get two freebies. And the Batrider himself, he's 1,000 off that Blink Dagger now. Having a quick look at net worth, we do have the Morphling on top with the Veno. He's getting close to the Lincolns of his own. While the Veno doesn't have anything queued up. I want to see him go into even just an early Hurricane Pike this game and just keep this constant pressure up, keep these constant fights happening. They've got the Liquid Fire, they've got the wards, they can take towers like there's no tomorrow.
Allison's closing in now. I'm assuming he's probably going to go Blink next.
Allison on the next assassin. He should be going for a Blink. Yeah, it should be a Blink coming out from him. He's the main initiation for IRS. The Batrider
himself the Earthshaker. In comes Martino with the Gale, going to secure the kill. He said they can only just stand there and take it.
He accepts his fate.
Illusion.
Second vendetta, second kill.
Second Vendetta, second kill. I think that's third Vendetta, third kill.
Oh, really? Oh,
They managed to get the. They got the bottom on top earlier. Remember?
Oh, that's right. I didn't realize that he did that with Vendetta.
That was the first Vendetta of the game.
Well, Allison, 3 for 3.
3 for 3. At least we missed one. We do have the Legion coming close to his blink, a blink of his own. Batrider is actually so much more farm than him. We got 5,400
I
net
think they
worth.
just
on
saw the
bat,
smoke.
3,700.
So
Dire's top tower is
the
under
Marina
attack.
ult. This Venomancer. That Venom
Wait.
illusion scattered it out.
That Veno illusion is more. It's Venomancer, don't worry. Yep, it is Veno. I'm stupid. I thought it was a replicate for a second.
Dire's top tower
That was-
is under attack.
They only popped that ultimate
Radiant's
just as
middle
that
tower
illusion went
is
onto the
under
high
attack.
ground. Booby looking for a setup. There's Allison managed to get the Vendetta
Dire's top tower
and the combo
is
off.
under attack.
However, Legion running away, gets gunned down from long range by the sniper, standing his ground now, trying to life steal back up off these creeps. Should be able to live through that. Yep, 50 HP. Clay and Jandals in the mid lane looking to try and trade out.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And nicely played by IRS. They get the 2 kills. They
Dire's
managed to
top
get a
tower
tier 1
has
for
fallen.
tier 1 trade as well. And is that the Lincoln's up on the Morphling now? We've got 70 gold off the Lincoln's on Morphling, so that's where he becomes very difficult to kill. For now, they don't have a good way to deal with the Lincoln's itself.
Yeah, it really just need once Batrider gets the 4-star, if he's got the fast fingers, should be able to catch himself.
That'll
from
be where it
Morphling.
comes. We do have to remember though, Nex does have a blink now, and he can blink Impale, which will stun, not pop the Lincolns, but it gives them time to use Mana Burn or use something else to set up for the Batrider if the Nex manages to go in first.
Quite a long cast point on that though, so if Morphling if plays on his toes.
Clay's on his toes, he may be able to get to his replicate in time.
Is it 0.1 cast point on that, I think? Ooh.
Not 100% sure,
The
but
Marana dragging her into the trees. Venomancer ultimate committed as well. Jumps back up onto the high ground, but she is gonna go down looking for Lich next. In comes Alison with the Blink Dagger and the Impale. See you later, TBS. So IRS.
IRS looking to pressure.
Dire's bottom tower
They're
is
taking it
under
to
attack.
TBS this game.
Yeah, they're sticking to their game plan, defending as much as they can, pushing, like, constantly having at least one lane into the tower, and
Dire's bottom
keeping on,
tower
like,
is under attack.
Ledjo and Allison are doing a great job of getting these initiations off, constantly finding someone to fight, to kill.
Oh, look at Allison blinking, along with Mlajo, taking out the Legion commander. I'll tell you what, if you want someone to make space on your team, Allison is your man.
Dire's bottom tower
He is doing great, and this is an IRS high ground, they're just going for it. They know the Morphling's weak, even with the Lincolns, it's very hard for them to fight. No, it looks like they'll just get the Lich rotation, force the team to hold it back.
See, this is what I was concerned about when
There
they
you
picked the Morphling. He's
I mean,
a
it's
hero
another-
that takes a little while to come online. Like, he doesn't contribute a lot.
Yeah, for sure. It's the Clay special, right? You got the Anti-Mage, you got the Morphling. Give him 30 minutes and he'll try carry you.
But even Anti-Mage, like, he creates pressure on other parts of the map. I mean, you can do that as well with Morphling, but it just feels like a slower way to do it.
For sure.
Let's
Zubu
going down
going
as
down.
well. Yep.
Zuboy going down to the blink stun from the Nyx.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I can just point out that right now that Allison is 1-0-10.
He has been there to set up many kills.
Looking for Earthshaken now. Misses the stun. Thank you to the flame break on the Batrider, but it doesn't matter anyway. They managed to get themselves that kill.
Radiant structures are
And this will be the second last tier 2 tower.
Yeah, we do have Jandals, however, at least getting a tier 1 trade. Nicely done by him. He is building into the Maelstrom as well to help clear these waves.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That's a
Yeah,
pretty
this
standard
time-
runner item anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's great damage, especially with the attack speed. And the distance you get to stand out with the Dragon Lance. However, pushing slowly into this ice armor really is tough for IRS. We've got Clay's taking the full tier 2 on top. He's just going further.
Yeah, he's going to force him to have to back up here. Allison caught up in the top lane. Nope, manages to get the blink out. Alright, dragging Earthshaker down to the bot lane. Gets stunned up by the ice path. Kill going to Sniper. Thank you to the Assassinate. Immediate buyback. He does have the ultimate. Does not have a blink dagger. That's going to hurt. And they're going to back up as well. But not before they take out Horus on the Legion Commander. Gucksmith just trading for the moment with the Mirana. Ice Path from the high ground. In comes Nyx, misses the stun. In comes Clay, cleans up Gucksmith on the Sniper. Jakiro now caught in the trees, found by the Mirana, trying to get the TP out, and it is a Jandals that picks up the kill. TBS fighting back now.
Yeah, super unfortunate from IRS there. They went for the push mid. I'm kind of confused as to why they didn't do that when they were in bottom lane when the Morphling was at his own tier 2 top. They started that push in mid into the ice armor, into the fissure spam, while the Morphling was hitting their tier 2 at top tower, in the top lane. So they put themselves in a situation where they had to either choose to force it or try to back out and defend. And either choice, they were making a bad trade.
And that's essentially brought them a 3,000. Brought them back by 3k. Like they were 6k down, and now they're 3.
I mean, not only that, it's given space for the Morphling. He managed to get an Eagle Song. He's close to this E-Blade, and that's the point where he can really offer something to a fight. I mean, he can one-hit the Bat Rider if he goes too aggressive, one-hit the Jakiro, put the Venomancer or the Nyx or the Sniper into a really tough spot where they just have to run away. And it also opens up the top lane. I mean, they've got a 200 health tower. If their top lane is ever pushed in, IRS can't go aggressive, because if the Morphling shows up, he's going to finish that tower, he's going to start getting range specs damage.
So, is this game now heading back in the way of TBS?
It's definitely a lot more even. TBS's
oh no.
way back in is definitely showing up.
Just used a jump charge for an Earthshaker illusion.
It's not a huge loss. Not the end of the world. The jump charges are great, but their strongest point is earlier on. I mean, they're always strong, but they do scale off as you get more items anyway, as your bigger items are much more valuable either way.
Alright, Clay, what is he? He's 200, less than 200 away from that E-Blade now. Yep, there it is. He's got it. Going the BOTs
He's
afterwards.
gonna keep pushing.
The prize is
I haven't bought the Ghost Scepter yet, but
under attack.
Courier's not even back yet.
Radiant's bottom tower
When
is under
IRS sees
attack.
them hitting bottom, hopefully they commit to top a bit more.
Dire's top
Doesn't look
tower
like they're going
is under
to.
attack.
Well, they don't know where he is. Like, Clay's okay. They do now. He's they can see him in mid. Alson's scouting out. He's gonna find himself the Legion Commander. Starts off with the Impale. Legion Commander following up there. There's the Bat Rider with the lasso, dragging him away. Another right click's gonna get the job down, and in comes Clay. There's a Jandals
Not
that
bad
picks up the
for
kill.
IRS. They did get a little bit more damage on the tower while that was happening, but I mean, Legion's still 0 dual damage, but he's just tanking the initiation. Morphling's managing to get space. He's got his E-Blade now. The Mirana's on his way to Lincoln's. And once again, that was a lasso used, and sure, they got the kill, but they haven't gained any objective from it.
Yeah, all they essentially did was trade an offlane for offlane, and the kill went to Jandals as well, so...
IRS really has to keep in mind, though, every time they're committing this 4-man push, or a 4 or 5-man, they're committing one more hero than TBS's. This Morphling is always farming, always pressuring. So all the while they're making these trades, Morphling is getting ahead, just pulling
That
ahead
Rider's
in that
actually
network.
mid at the moment. Here's Morphling showing off that brand new E-Blade. Doesn't manage to get the kill onto Bat Rider either. close though. There's a lot of damage. It was like
Nexus hasn't had a long TP because the Batrider just teleported there. Kind of unlucky for him. Could have killed the Morphling if it was a 2.5 second TP.
This will come in handy.
it was like a 1200 damage combo from Clay.
Yeah, the E-Blade Adaptive Strike waveform it would do about 1200 at this stage. Maybe slightly more even. Could do like 1400.
I don't think
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, there's almost no one that kills, and that's after reductions too. Might
Yeah,
have been a
that's
bit
after
less.
reductions. I mean, he should be able to one-hit the next. He should be able to one-hit the
Mirana
Jakiro.
silenced up, hitting Dawn on. Oh, long range stun does connect from Nyx Assassin. Mirana without any mana now does manage to get the leap away, but she's got all that poison on her. I would say that she doesn't live here. Nyx maybe going for the deny, unfortunately not. Legion Commander caught up now, trying to get the TP out. There's Nyx with the stun, stopping him from being able to escape at all. Meanwhile, Clay in the mid lane.
Radiant's middle tower is
Luton
under
forced to
attack.
play a bit safe here. Doesn't want to get comboed.
Nicely done though, Boo Boo. Macropiring down the creep wave. Iris finishing off the tower and going for the push. And they're doing it a lot better now. They're using 4 heroes, leaving one behind to defend the Morphling, not letting him just freely get these pushes off. And they'll head towards mid when they've got their creep wave. They should know the Morphling's backed up. Especially now that he's
Backdoor
chunked
protection's
up.
off. It's off right now
Is
anyway.
under attack.
And that'll be a tier 3 for them. Nicely done.
Dire's middle tower
So are they
has
going to hang
fallen.
around here? Oh no.
Probably not.
Looks like they're backing up now.
Ward up the enemy jungle, look for a Roshan when the next time the Morphling replicates back to base.
HZ's really close now to
Dire's top shrine is
his
under
Blink
attack.
Dagger. Less than 100 gold off now. He should, unless he gets picked off, he's going to have this for the next fight.
This will do nicely.
He should be able to get it here. Oh, the Batrider's coming.
Batrider is in the area.
He doesn't actually know the Shaker's there, but he's going to farm that camp anyway.
Yeah, he does now. Blinks in, finds the Earthshaker. We'll see if he can live long enough to buy that Blink Dagger. Mirana trying to buy some more time. Dropping the ultimate, and there's a duel. I don't know if I've seen one of those before. It's going down now on the sniper. Batrider next to fall. Oh yeah,
Blink up on the Shaker.
he got his Blink.
Managed to get
Dire's
some
top shrine
area
is
gold
under
from the sniper
attack.
kill.
Got the Echo Slam off as well. Help them secure that fight. Morphling now finished up with his travel boots. Going for his Manta next.
This is the point where Morphling gets, once again, even more scary. Even once he replicates out to base, even once he jumps and teleports somewhere, you've got the boots of travel with only the 40-second cooldown, as well as he can teleport to lanes that are already pushed in. So even if you know the Morphling's on the bottom lane, if the top lane's pushed in, someone has to go there and push it out before they try to do anything on IRS.
We haven't seen much item progression from Mirana.
Not much item progression from Mirana. I mean, he got the Maelstrom, he's got his Perseverance in the backpack. He's en route to his Lincolns.
We're about to see a smoke up. Yep, there it is. Did they just
Being
smoke up
pinged
onto
out.
that ward?
Allison pinging it out.
did.
I think they saw the Morphling farming. Oh no, they could have seen 3 of them actually. They definitely had vision of that smoke.
Oh, Allison gets hit by the duel. Blinking from the Legion Commander. Here's the rest of the team. Second duel win of the game, going onto the LC. Batrider going in forward, drops the lasso onto the Legion Commander. Push back by the Batrider. Morphling absolutely dumps to death. Got silenced up by the it was by Venomancer, actually. By Martino with his Orchid.
Orchid from the Veno coming out strong. I'm not 100% sure why the Morphling and the Mirana were both so far deep without their Shaker, but a fight that started great for the Buddy Squad, turning out amazing for IRS, getting the 2 core kills,
Leap to it.
buyback for the
Buyback now
Mirana,
on
but
the
they,
Mirana.
the Morphling's dead. There's nothing to stop them just pushing here.
Lich ultimate now used. Only hit Martino the once as well.
Then
And even though they've got the ice armor.
Or
they have the liquid
Earthshaker
fire.
starting things off big with the Echo Slam. Follow-up duel by Legion Commander gets completely broken up by the Ice Path though. And that is Sniper down, but also Legion Commander. I would say you're pretty happy with that.
Oh,
That's
definitely,
probably all
for
you
sure.
need to defend, right?
Rex defended, Shaker got a big slam. Did he get another duel win there? Not sure if he got the duel win. I don't think he got the duel win. Oh,
No,
he didn't.
he had
Sniper
28
used
last
BKB.
time. And
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
First charge of Sniper's BKB being used. Actually, this huge inefficiency from Sniper here. He's got his Blacking Bar in his backpack while he's dead. So if you don't know, items in your backpack cool down at half speed. So 1 second is essentially 2 seconds on your cooldown timer. So he's going to spawn and still have 30 seconds on his BKB before it's even up. Probably won't make a difference, but if a fight was to happen in that time, he'd be kicking himself.
Morphing level 21. What do you go here? Do you go the waveform range so you can close in on the Sniper?
I think you go the replicate down. Oh,
Go for me.
nah, I guess you do go for the waveform range. There's not really a hero that's amazing with the replicate damage. You've got the Morphling, the Mirana. But chances are he's going to be using it as a defensive replicate 90% of the time anyway, especially versus the Batrider next. So we should see the waveform range coming out.
Looks like he's building a BKB for himself now as well. Most of the way there, but he's got to hold on to that buyback as well. Can't risk getting caught out. Long range Mirana arrow hitting a creep. So no potential kill there on Allison. Morphling though has found himself a Sniper.
Nicely done by him.
Oh, they found themselves the Mirana as well. Oh my god, that is a huge chain frost. This is going to turn into an absolute disaster for them in a second. Or will it? Here comes Chikiro with the Ice Path, breaking out the fight, dragging the Mirana backwards. In comes Clay on the Morphling, looking for a kill up on the Batrider. There's a duel. Ice Path holding things off for a second. Duel win going the way of Legion Commander now. That's the third win of the game. Looking to chase down LC. He's going to have that Blink Dagger up in just a second, but Gutsmith on point there with the shrapnels. And I think Legion Commander's going to be... Oh... Was that a bit of a misplay by Legion? I think he had a moment there where his Blink Dagger was up, but he pressed the attack instead.
He got attacked by Sniper as his blink came up. Sniper's attack's instant. Very, very difficult. Possibly could have got it off, but his window was like the tiniest window ever. Either way, we do have the Morphling buying out for his BKB. At least, I assume he will. He can't afford it now, so... Yeah, there it is. With the BKB, there's very low chance of him dying.
And IRS being forced to back up now that tower's so low on HP. Creep wave pushing in.
I mean, yeah, that's what we talked about before, right? Anytime any of these three lanes is pushed in, IRS has to back out and defend it. They can't risk getting caught by a Shaker stun and having the Morphling hitting their base at the same time.
Smith just bought out for a Yasha as well. No buyback on him.
I kind of like this. IRS is definitely in a position where they want to be making sure they win these fights. And they want to be taking their trades as fast as they can, trying to give Morphling as little space as possible.
Smoke up by TBS. Batrider in position to scout it out though. Oh, counter smoke by IRS. Betting with the Sniper mid, Legion Commander on the high ground, just scouted out, does manage to get himself caught anyway. Huge Ice Path connecting onto 3. Morphling going down, does manage to get the BKB off and keep himself alive for the moment. Batrider in the trees. Looking for Morphling, very slow, trying to get himself away. There's Allison with the stun, manages to pop the Lincolns. Though that waveform, getting himself out a little bit further. We might see him going down here, trying to keep himself alive for now. There's the TP. Is anyone in a position to be able to cancel it? Yes, they are.
The force off through the Ice Path saved, cancelled that TP.
That was amazing. And this is definitely a Seterax. No buyback on the Mirana.
Blink stun from Allison, blind onto the high ground. Actually, no, not blind completely. He did have the Firefly vision from the Batrider. Followed by the
Dire's
3-man
middle
ice
barracks
path.
has fallen.
That chain stun was massive. No reaction time for no time for the Earthshaker to react. No time for the Morphling to do anything to get the BKB off.
Oh, there's the GG.
And there's the game. I think that's a little bit preemptive. It's definitely very difficult from them here, but Morphling could have tried. Even so, 1-1. We've got one more game to go, right?
We do. This is a best of 3 series. And I'm actually very happy to see this go to game 3. This has been a great series so far. So we'll head to Splash, guys, and we will be back for game 3 of IRS versus TBS very shortly.